What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm going to be checking out a band for the very first time that I have not heard of before, and it's probably because they're a brand new band. And for those of you that follow this channel, you'll know that for a while now, I've wanted to start throwing in reactions to smaller and indie and unsigned bands that might not get the normal exposure that signed bands get on YouTube. And I've honestly been waiting till my channel got to a point where I think I could be a good platform for some of these artists, and I think we're finally at that point. So hopefully we all check out something new today that we like that we may not have heard of otherwise. And I don't know terribly much about this band. I did receive a very professional, well-worded letter from them introducing themselves. They said they're from LA, and some of their influence comes from earlier 2000s hard rock and metal mixed with some of the modern metal that's out now. So that piqued my interest, and I am excited about this. The only thing that bummed me out / irritated me was they said, we know that YouTube is time and money and we will compensate you for doing a reaction. And I was just like, not necessary at all. I was in a band once. I know how much some of this exposure can mean. And then I thought about it and I was like, man, if there are reactors that are charging these small bands like, hey, pay us and I'll do a reaction, bullshit. If you're doing that, if you're a YouTube reactor and you're watching me right now and you're trying to charge bands, small upcoming bands, money to do their reactions, you're a piece of shit. Seriously, that's my opinion. Don't care. I think it's horrible. So today we're going to be checking out new music, and I'm excited about it. I will link the original video in the description below. Today, for the very first time, I'm going to be listening to Inner Echo with the song The Demon Inside. Let's go. All right, before we start hearing vocals, good start. Good riffs, man. Like they said, early 2000s influence, metal, hard rock. I can hear it. Right off the bat, it sounds like something that you would hear on, Sirius Octane or one of the hard rock channels that I listen to back home, right away, like, to me, from a frame of reference, is like almost Breaking Benjamin vibe to it. So let's see where this goes with some lyrics and sound. Lyrics and vocals. All right. So right off the bat, I'm impressed with how good this video for a lyric video and a performance video is from a relatively unknown band. You see stuff like this from big signed bands. Production quality is great. Tonally, I think it's awesome, man. The bass tone right away stood out to me. Really gritty, really punchy. I love the guitar tones. Haven't got a good look at the bass, but it looks like the guitar player is playing an LTD Eclipse. like the one on the wall up there, except that's definitely a higher end model than mine. It might be, I was going to say a 1000, but I don't know if they have LTD 1000s. That might be ESP, but either way, it's definitely an ESP LTD Eclipse. Vocally, I'm hearing a lot of Chester Bennington influence for sure. Which is not a bad thing in my books, man. Middle school, high school for me, even going into college, I loved Linkin Park, still do. Not a giant fan of the vocal processing in this verse, just the effect that's layered on top of it. I think I would have liked it more if it was just his actual vocal with nothing on it, but that's just me. The whole vibe of it is great. It works with it. So let's continue. Dude, that bass drum groove is awesome. All right, real quick before this bridge. Musically, man, like I said, I'm hearing a lot of influence. I could see this band being on touring bills with other big bands that are in the active rock radio scene, like Breaking Benjamin. I feel a little bit of sound similar to Red in here. I could see these guys with Seven Dust, Papa Roach, stuff like that. A lot of influence going on in here, and I'm really digging it. This is great active rock radio songwriting. It's nothing overly technical, but it's got a great sound that you could headbang to. Lyrically, there's a lot of people that can probably relate to stuff like this. It's a good song. Bro, that's how I feel about my sleep paralysis. Ooh, I like that. Good pickup. Oh, surprise ending. I was expecting that heavy groove to come back. Oh, hey, Nanowar. Let's go talk about it. So, first time listening to the debut single and video by Inner Echo, and I'm impressed. Honestly, man, I'm a lot more impressed than I expected I was gonna be. And sound-wise, there was some great stuff going on in there, man. Like I said in the video, when that singer opened up, he really had a Chester Bennington influence there. Definitely great voice for rock radio, and I could see this band with their sound touring with some other rock bands that I mentioned in the video. And these guys are definitely going to be on my radar, man. I'm going to check it out. And also, hats off to you guys, because when I originally emailed back, I said, hey, when I do reactions, I will be brutally honest. If I don't like it, I will say I don't like it. So That's gotta be kind of nerve-wracking in a little bit of way, but I'll tell you what, it was good, man. I really enjoyed it. There were a couple things, like I said, where the vocals in the verse weren't hitting me that well, but maybe after a couple more listens, it might stick more. But when the vocalist opened up, it sounded great. I loved his voice. I loved the tones that the band got in this video. And musically, like I said, nothing mind-blowing, overly technical, anything like that. But this is a great, well-written rock song, especially for radio and stuff like that. I can see a lot of people getting into this, and hopefully some people watched this that did dig it. And if you're an unsigned band or an indie band or a smaller band and you would like me to check out your stuff, hit me up on Twitter, drop a comment here, send me an email that's listed on my page. I would love to check out more unknown bands and feature them on this channel. So thank you everybody for watching, and if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time, so if you turn your alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, but if you didn't, no big deal. Thank you for watching this time, and you are free to click the dislike button. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server. I stream video games on Twitch. I will link all of that in the description below. And my handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.